Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while. I've been dealing with a lot of things and, well, personal things, and I've just been sad and it's just been a lot. But I'm just trying to, keep going. But I hope you guys are doing well and you enjoy this video. And with that being said, with all the things going on, the Ace family's Austin McBroom, he was supposed to have his second boxing event announced on February 24th and go up against AnEsonGib. But the boxing event has been postponed because of a recent video that the Ace family made. In this video, they got the permission of the Ace family member, which is the little girl. They got the permission of her parents to make this video. In it, they explain how this little girl was a huge fan of Austin and she wanted to meet Austin and, the Ace family. And Catherine found out about this because somebody sent the mom's TikTok to her. And they got in contact with the mom, and this little girl, she's sick. She's very sick. And they talked to her, and they're talking about how, it was such a miracle that they were able to talk to her in her last moments, literally, because I think she passed away a day after. And Austin, he wanted her to come to the tournament, and, the boxing event tournament thing, and for her to just hang out with them.
Planning on keeping this private for the privacy of the family, but we got the blessing of the family and we felt like it was the right thing to do to share this story today with all of you guys. I apologize in advance if I'm crying and I'm just really emotional, because I've been really emotional for the past couple of days. But I don't even want to make this video to make it emotional. I just want to genuinely share, because I feel like this is the right thing to do, and not right as far as how do I say, I just feel like her story needs to be heard, and her mom has been doing such a great job. This comment happened to be on the very top, and so I saw it, and it something along the lines of, hey, there's this girl who's on TikTok and her daughter's currently in hospice, and something like that, and she was like, she really loved Austin. She loves your family, she loves Austin, right? So I hadn't seen what she looks like, nothing, right? So I responded, I pressed send, and I posted to my Snapchat, so a lot of you guys probably saw it. So then I go on TikTok and I watch the video. As soon as I watched the video, I was like, oh my god, something about her, something is so special. I couldn't understand why I was so invested. And so, right away, mind you, this is within minutes. Social media is so powerful, we can do things within seconds, it's so fast. So I hit Chelsea up, who's the, I've been crying all day, by the way. I hit Chelsea up, who's the mother, right? She's the one who has the TikTok account. Oh, and then one thing too is when I had gone on the TikTok account, I noticed that she had 1 million followers on her TikTok. So I was like, oh, this person is she's a content creator. She's making content. She has a support system. She has people who love them. This woman is really, really invested in her daughter's life. Messages me back. She's in Michigan, right? So she's 2-3 hours ahead of me, and so she was messaging me at 1-2 in the morning. And so instantly I felt it. I'm like, oh my gosh, she probably never sleeps. She's always up with her daughter. She's always up and watching her. And so I'm messaging her back right away. I'm staying up as well. I think we went back and forth for an hour just talking about different things in life and stuff. So I asked her, I go, can we go see you in Michigan? Can we go fly? And she said, unfortunately right now, due to everything that's going on, she's not taking any visitors. And tonight has been really hard. Coincidentally, that specific night that I messaged her was the hardest night she had so far. So I was like, okay, well, can we call you tomorrow? Let's FaceTime. And so she said, great, and then we planned it for the next day. So that was it, we went to sleep. So the next day comes around, and we planned to talk at 6 o'clock, and then 5 hit, and I was like, hey, whenever you're ready. So we got on the phone, and we met with Emery, and it was beautiful, and she's beautiful, and she's such a beautiful soul, and she's such high frequency being. And it was one of her last semi-conscious moments, as her mom said, which I could feel it as well. It was one of her last conscious moments.
Yeah, you could see her eyes brighten up when she saw us.
Yeah, there was a moment where I was like, oh my god, she knows we're talking to her right now.
Because she was kind of in and out, kind of resting, and her eyes were kind of low. And when she saw us, her eyes like got big, and you can tell she was trying to say so much, but obviously couldn't.
So just a little backstory, a little background, because I know like this is a lot of information thrown at you. But Emery is the girl's name. She was 11 years old, and she had surpassed her her life. Like she was expected to live until she was 5, but she surpassed and lived until she was 11, which is a miracle. And her disability was, so her mom, when she was pregnant, when Chelsea was pregnant, she contracted this virus from a flu, I believe, and the virus is called CMV. So I hope I'm explaining this right because I've been doing some research, but basically when you are pregnant and you get this virus or this flu and the baby contracts CMV, it can be really, really detrimental to the baby's life.
Yeah.
And stuff. But I was like, no, let me just go to sleep. So in the morning, I wake up and I see this message. I just wanted to update you guys. Emery is transitioning and we're preparing for her to pass within the next few hours, most likely. After we had the call with you guys, she started progressing. It was divine timing that you reached out and called when you did. I truly don't believe in coincidences one bit, especially with how in tune you are. I'll keep you updated after she passes, but I just wanted to let you know how huge of a blessing it was that her last semi-aware conscious moments, she got to meet the people that brought her so much joy. And so I'm like being optimistic. I'm like, no, like this is not happening, right? Like this is, but then at the same time, I'm like, well, you know what? We do live in magic and God does lead us the way. And these moments, these alignments, they're not coincidences, they're real, right?
And I'm over here like, yeah, how can we get her to my fight? Like she can be in the ring with me, like all this stuff, like go ahead.
She let me know that she had passed, and I'll just keep that private to myself, but I just couldn't believe that like we literally got to speak to her the day before, and it was like just perfect timing. And like literally it was all because of one of my supporters on my Snapchat that told me, like this angel literally told me, like it was like all like connecting the dots. It was like a perfect alignment.
She continues to talk for Austin since he is really emotional and talks about feeling like Emery was with them and seeing a bunch of rainbows and it representing her. But Austin McBroom, he posted a picture of the little girl Emery, calling her a beautiful angel, and wrote to her mom that they will always be by her side, and posted an announcement, a picture that he will be posting his boxing announcement / event. But AnEsonGib, I think I'm saying his name right, AnEsonGib, he continued to post on his Instagram story, promoting this boxing event this fight between him and Austin. I'm not gonna show the whole thing because he posted a lot, and yeah, but if you want to watch it, and it's still up on his Instagram, then yeah, I'll go watch it. But Catherine, she posted about Emery just like Austin did, and she posted rainbows representing Emery and just her with her kids. But before all of this, before the Ace family video about Emery passing away, on February 23rd, the day before the boxing event announcement that Social Gloves was going to have, Austin McBroom and AnEsonGib, they were having beef and they were going back and forth on social media, just hyping up the whole boxing event and their fight that they're gonna have. Austin, he posted the same thing on Instagram and Snapchat. He wrote a message to AnEsonGib saying, he has been begging and holding onto my ball sack ever since he barely beat Taylor. You and I both know you don't deserve this fight, but you know what? I'll give it to you. If your daddy KSI agrees to fight after I beat you down, how's the end of the year sound, KSI? After I beat down your baby donkey in April. It's kind of cringe how they kind of like go at each other, but like I know it's like obviously it's fake and they're just doing that for the fight and to hype it up. But after this post towards AnEsonGib, he continued posting more, and I feel like AnEsonGib, he was actually posting more about the fight and their fight than Austin was, and just promoting it more. But AnEsonGib, he replied on his Instagram. He posted a lot and he roasted Austin and really just went at it. I'm gonna show his Instagram story that he had, and if you want to watch it, then you can watch it. If you don't, then skip because it's a lot.
interesting. I want to bring it up. What do you think happens in that fight, Gib and Austin? If it goes down tomorrow, who wins?
Bro, I don't know. Austin McBroom is an athlete. Austin McBroom is fast. He is fast.
I don't think Gib can take a punch, evidently, from the time Jake Paul clocked him. And I think Austin McBroom is a very powerful guy. So
if Austin knows how to handle the pressure that Gib gives, then I believe Austin will wipe the floor with Gib.
if it's a no head guard 10-ounce fight, oh man, I don't know. It's tough.
Gib comes up doing, you know, what he normally does to opponents. Can he hit? Can he hit Austin?
I declare bankruptcy!
After AnEsonGib's Instagram stories related to Austin and the boxing event, Austin hasn't posted anything related to the boxing event. He just still has his post about Emery still up and about the boxing event being postponed. I think it was honestly the right thing to postpone the event because of her, and it was honestly very respectable. This situation is just very sad, and my heart goes out to her and her family, to her mom, Chelsea. And I hope they can get through this really tough time. She was only 11 years old. What do you guys think about the video that they made for her and about him postponing the event for her? Also, what do you guys think about this second boxing event? Do you think it will do well or that it will be a disaster like the first one? At first, I thought it was going to be a disaster, but he had a settlement with LiveX Live, and he did pay Taylor Holder as well. He settled with him. And I think he did too with that guy. I forgot his name was Bryce Hall. But yeah, they're trying to do things right, which is good because they have a lot of people that they owe and they need to pay off a lot of their lawsuits. The Ace family has a lot of lawsuits between the both of them, between Catherine and Austin. They have a lot of lawsuits, always a new lawsuit all the time. But I just hope that they can pay it off and pay off all the unpaid fighters, the investors, and the venue. So that's why I hope that the boxing event actually goes well. I also wanted to mention that I think it's weird that nobody's talking about their video that they made about Emery. I think that they what they did was really good to show awareness of her condition, and sharing Emery's story was just a really good thing to do. And yes, we know that the Ace family, they've done many wrong things and people have made so many videos talking about that, but I think we should also talk about the good things because what they did was good. He postponed his boxing tournament just for her, and I think, you know, you don't have to support them, but that is something that is very respectable. So that's it, everybody. I hope you have a great day or night, whatever time you're watching this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.